The deal is done in Israel in a controversial prisoner swap 5 years in the making. A young Israeli soldier captured by Palestinian militants is back home tonight, but Mark Phillips reports the price of his freedom was astonishingly high.
He looked frail and pale and unsteady and at times bewildered, but most importantly, Gilad Shalit looked free. They looked defiant. The first few hundred of the more than 1,000 Palestinian prisoners to be freed from Israeli jails in this deal. They were welcomed back as heroes. This massively lopsided prisoner swap was a carefully choreographed exchange. First, Shalit delivered to Egyptian mediators by the leadership of Hamas, the people who had ordered the cross-border raid that had captured the Israeli soldier more than 5 years ago. But before he was handed over to the Israelis, an Egyptian interview that wasn't part of the deal.
Gilad Shalit, you look fine. How are you?
I'm very exciting.
But also very gaunt and seeming to struggle for breath, saying he had feared spending many more years as a prisoner. Only when Shalit was free were the Palestinian prisoners released, many into Gaza, to a massive welcoming crowd. They may be terrorists in Israel, but they're celebrities here. And several threatened to capture more Israeli soldiers. The evidence is it works. Gilad Shalit had a different hero's welcome, saluting the prime minister who had paid such a high price for his freedom, hugging the father who had led a tenacious campaign to get his son home. The release of Gilad Shalit removes a major thorn from the side of Israeli-Palestinian relations, but whether it represents a breakthrough is another matter. There's no sign of that. Instead, whatever the joy here, the deal may have strengthened the hand of the Hamas militants in Gaza. Shalit's capture and tough negotiations had secured the release of 1,000 prisoners that more moderate, non-violent Palestinian leadership could not. Mark Phillips, CBS News, Mitzpah Hilla, Israel.